I'm feeling bored, yeah, let's take a flight. Might go to Phoenix, might see Hawaii. I'm loving all the views even at night. On my mind.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be mixing two of my favorite things in life: cars and technology. Now, the TL is kind of showing its age a little bit, especially when you compare it to modern cars. So to make it a little more modern, we're going to be adding wireless charging. I have this product right here from TK Autotech Innovation. With this, we should be able to charge my phone wirelessly, no messy cables, and it should be super easy to install. I've been diving deep into wireless charging lately, and I gotta tell you, it's a game changer. No more fumbling with cables, no more worrying about the charging port. Just drop your device on the charging pad and you're good to go. Also comes in clutch on the go during travel or vacations or anything like that. Let me explain my current setup real quick. My current phone is the Google Pixel 7, which is capable of wireless charging. I have a MagSafe case on it. This helps me wirelessly charge. I have this portable wireless charger for when I'm on the go. Just slap it on and go. It lines up magnetically, no fiddling around or anything. I even have an in-car phone holder that's MagSafe compatible. Makes things super convenient for me. For in-car charging, I do have this car charger adapter with a USB-C wire. Slap the phone on the holder, manually plug it in, and I'm good to go. And that's how I charge my phone while driving. After installing this new product from TK Autotech, charging should be a breeze. Again, here's a product from TK Autotech Innovation. It's a charging pad, but also acts as a cover for the cup holder area. And you still get to retain having a cup holder. It has built-in RGB strips and is easy to install. Should take about 30 minutes total. And everything is plug and play. These are the type of mods that I absolutely love. It is 3D printed, but the quality seems really good. Comes with a connector that's already wired in, and a small remote to control the RGB strips, if you didn't want to use the app. It also comes with a small instruction booklet. TK Autotech did send me a fuse. I did have an issue with the outlet. It wasn't sending power, and I realized that it was unplugged. Now that I showed you guys my current setup and the wireless charger, let's get ready to install this thing. Before we do need a couple things. We need a trim removal tool and a Phillips head screwdriver. If you don't have one of these, you can use a flathead screwdriver. Just be careful prying off the plastics. All right, guys, let's get this thing installed. Alright guys, first step is to take these trim pieces off. They're usually silver, mine is wrapped in a different color. Be careful guys, because you guys can snap them if you put too much pressure. All you need to do is unclip it from up until here and move it to the side. My suggestion is to move the seat all the way back. If you don't, you'll end up scraping your seat just like me. You see this area right here? I don't know if you guys can catch that, but yeah, it scrapes the seat a little bit, so definitely be careful taking this off. Helps when you pull the e-brake up. Now, mine's gonna look a little different than yours because I've been in this area so many times for the Nexus 7 mod. Doesn't work anymore, don't worry about it. But as you can see, I'm missing a ton of screws. They tend to fall in there, I just lose them, whatever the case was. Yeah, I don't have all of them, but you pretty much have to unscrew all of these right here. Going down with the armrest open all the way, empty out what's ever in here. I do have this rubber mat. And you should see two screws, two bolts in there. I have one because, like I said, I've gone in here so many times, I'm missing a couple of bolts. Now with all the screws and bolts taken out, you should be able to lift this up a little bit, just like that. This whole piece right here is now separated from this little shifter area. This should pop out really easy. And this is what we're basically replacing. And taking a look at the back, There should be 3 screws that you need to take out. 1, 2, and 3. Got everything disassembled, and I gotta give props to TK Autotech. Check this out, guys. He actually 3D printed my YouTube channel name on there. That's pretty dope. TheCarFiend, 1 of 1. This is sick. Big shout outs to TK Autotech Innovation. We're basically replacing this, so we don't need this anymore, and we don't need this piece anymore. We got this piece all together with those 3 bolts, and I'm gonna grab the harness just to show you guys real quick. We're gonna unplug the car outlet right here. It goes into like that little cigarette lighter. We're gonna take this one out just like that. The black one connects to this one right here, the male. This female connector goes into that car outlet right there. I got the car on, and check out the RGB strips. That's freaking dope, guys. Yep, and it's wirelessly charging. That's sick. Let me test this out so I know it works. Car outlet plugged in for my old setup. Yep, it's charging. It's really plug and play, guys. That's dope. Now let's put everything back together. Got all of my bolts in. Obviously I'm missing a lot of bolts, so mine sticks out just a tad bit. You can see I can push it in, I can line it up better, but it just goes back to a different shape because I don't have all the bolts. But everything works, so still got the cup holders. Really smooth up and down motion. Got this bolt in. All right, let's clean it up. Car is on. Here's the charging pad. Just testing it out real quick, guys. This thing charges like really easily. I've moved it all around the pad. Still charging, as you can see from the text down here. Still charging. All right, we're gonna slap it on like that. What I would normally do. Yo, it works really quickly and easily. It's really bright out, but you can see the RGB LEDs going. That's sick. So it's been about a week using this product, and I gotta say, it does make the TL feel a little more updated in the interior. Doesn't stand out too much, which I like. Blends right in with the armrest area. While driving, the phone doesn't move at all, even during spirited driving. It's functional with minimal compromises, and it does have a bling factor to it with the RGB lights. Looks super dope at night, and it should be compatible with all wireless devices. As you guys saw, it's easy to install. Install process is about 30 minutes total. I already talked about some of the positives, but I do have some feedback. Nothing that's too concerning, but it's definitely worth noting. Most of it is just the nature of the product itself. If you have a beverage and you're drinking anything with a straw, the flap has to be open. And if you're like me and you're drinking a coffee cup, it might fit with the flap closed depending on what size you get. And onto the wireless charging itself. In general, wireless charging is slow compared to the regular plug-in charging. So it makes sense for this thing not to charge at a fast rate. But it does charge at the same rate as one of my branded wireless chargers. My next concern is when the flap is left open. It mainly gets in the way of the e-brake. It's just the nature of the product, honestly. It wouldn't really be an issue if you drive automatic transmission, but if you drive a manual, you use the e-brake more more often, usually while parking. Gets in the way just a little bit, but like I said, it's just the nature of the product, unfortunately. And one last thing to mention, you have to sit your phone down near that armrest area. I'm very used to my phone being mounted in that area right there. I can see any messages I get at a quick glance, and it definitely comes in handy when I'm using navigation. If I lay my phone on the charging pad, I can't quickly see anything on my phone. I would have to glance down. Again, it's just the nature of the product, and it's more of a me thing. So all in all, this wireless charging pad is pretty awesome. It's a great addition to my current setup. For me, I do have it optimized pretty well when talking phone mounting and charging. How the way it mounts and how the way it charges, it took me years to perfect. But don't get me wrong, this product is definitely a great addition. My main use would be while I'm out doing quick runs, like grabbing groceries, gas, whatever the case may be. And for those longer trips, for when I need to use GPS and charge my phone, I'd use my mount so I can see where I need to go. It's still a great to have. To be able to grab your phone without unplugging it, that's low-key super convenient. Anyway guys, that wraps it up. Big shoutouts to TK Autotech Innovation for sending the product out. He even sent me one of his goodies right here. It's an Acura TL keychain. He has some other dope products too if you guys want to go check out his store. I'll leave all his info in the description box below. That wraps it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. Catch you on the next one. Peace.